My name is Keith Pavlik, and I've been in the printing industry since 1973 and at UCSF now for 10 years. I'm the Digital Production Coordinator.
I'm Roger Hefty. I've worked in the printing industry for a little over 30 years, 20 of those here at the University of California, and I'm the Direct Mail Coordinator. We're all about partnerships here at Documents and Media. Great customers make our jobs a lot easier.
My name is Maura O'Donnell. I'm the Associate Director of Alumni Annual Giving at UCSF. I've worked at the university for more than 13 years.
We strive to work with our customers to understand their business needs so that we can serve them better. And that's what we've done with Maura.
I've always used Documents and Media for things like event invitations and fundraising brochures, and very happy with the results. In recent years, we've been using them for our direct mail programs. Fundraising, like everything else, has become increasingly sophisticated and personalized and targeted to the individual, and so our direct mail programs have followed suit. Documents and Media, the folks that work there are really great. They're really tremendous to work with, collaborative, flexible. They can provide great advice on, what our piece should look like. They're very knowledgeable about things like UCSF standards and protocols for things like stationery, bulk mailing, returns. They know how to work with the post office, which has its own set of regulations, and they know where those things intersect.
When we work together, we can use our technology and expertise that we have here at Documents and Media to hopefully not only meet, but to exceed our customers' expectations.
Our direct mail programs have these complex packages that have the individual letter, that have the individualized remit form. We also often have inserts in them that talk about things like tax benefits or how to give online, and these are things that are tailored maybe to your age group. Documents and Media is able to put together those complex packages for us that are based on the individual characteristics of the recipient.
We can produce the mail pieces on our digital press, incorporating the variable data and addressing everything in line, which is efficient and the highest technology available.
What they produce for us is actually very professional looking. In the past, we used to do the alumni reunion letters in-house. And so these were very time consuming, not very professional looking, not very attractive, and kind of error prone because everything needs to be matched up to the same name in the correct envelope with the right package. Documents and Media has been able to do that for us.
So we're able to customize each mail piece, not only including the person's name, but we can also include information about how they might have given in the past, to what projects, in what amounts. We can incorporate all of that information into the mail piece so that it really speaks to the reader.
If you're an alum or a donor and you receive something that's very generic, you feel like these people don't recognize me, and it can be very off-putting. We want people to feel like we know who they are and they're engaged.
Part of a well-designed mail piece is utilizing impactful graphics, images, and color. And we can actually use variable data, graphics, and images so we can customize an image for each recipient in the mailing. And that goes a long way in helping the client reach their objectives from their direct mail variable data project.
Our program actually ended up raising 50% more when we instituted this new personalized giving array. So this has been very successful.
The postal standards are continually evolving, and we're able to stay on top of those. And we can intervene when you're preparing your job, and you might have one kind of a concept, but it may not meet the postal regulations. We can advise you on how to reinterpret that so that it's the most cost-effective and it's the most timely in moving through the postal service.
The sooner the customer gets in contact with us, it gives us more an opportunity to step in and give them the advice and the expertise that we and our team have here at Documents and Media.
And we can also use that for the variable data aspects of the job as well, because designing that in upfront is very useful too.
And we've been doing this now for a while, so we have it down. Now that we can repeat things that we've done before with very little instruction with them. They notice things that go wrong, Documents and Media, and let us know. So it's really been a great relationship with both Keith and Roger. Enjoy working with them both very much.